Hi, welcome back to my video blog. Shane Stender here. Appreciate you tuning in to previous episodes. If you haven't checked them out and this is your first one, please go back in time. There's not that many of them, so it won't take you that long, I promise. But this is October, mid-October to be specific, and we're gonna do a little bike workout today and then hop on the treadmill afterwards for a short little run off the bike. This workout is actually planned for Saturday, but today is Thursday, and we're moving it forward because we've got a little artwork being completed on my tattoo here that I started a couple of months ago, and we're gonna get that finished up tonight. So I'm kind of moving this workout a little bit forward from my training plan because one that I really want to get in, and after having the tattoo completed, I'll probably stay trying not to sweat too much for the next 2 or 3 days afterwards. First thing you're probably wondering is, hey, great to see you again. You probably thought you lost me after not seeing any more videos after August, and no, you have not lost me, but we had a few things over the last couple of months. Still been training, also had some vacations, some work travel, a cold that just never seemed to go away, as well as getting some tattoo work done. So had a pretty adventurous last month and a half, and now I'm really trying to dive back into the base work so that I can keep myself on schedule. We'll talk a little bit more about kind of my overall training plan and training schedule in another episode. Kind of take a break from showing you the bike and the treadmill, give you something else to talk about and look at. So today, again, we're gonna do a little bike ride. We're gonna do some hill work on the bike, and then follow that up with a run off the bike. It's a little bit cold in the garage today. It's rainy and about 50 degrees outside, so we are working out in the garage because I am not a fan of riding my bike in the rain. You will not see any footage of me riding my bike in the rain over the course of the next 38 weeks, I can assure you that. So we're here in the garage looking to get in a good workout. And away we go. All right, so finished up the bike, and we're gonna go into the treadmill run, or about 30-minute run off the bike. Let's start with a warm-up, increase zone 2, zone 3, and back down into a cool down, just to get the legs used to that running off the bike transition from going from pedaling to running. Before we do though, wanted to show you new shoe, new sneaker, running shoe that I'm currently wearing. So this is the Hoka 1-1. It's the Manu is the style, I believe it's called. And this is the second Hoka that I've had. I ran last year in my first Hoka. I liked the shoe, but I used my insole that I've used really forever, the Superfeet insole. Probably used those for about 20 years now. And it just didn't seem to fit the shoe right. Shoe was constantly squeaking. It felt like it was a little too wide for the actual fit of this shoe. So I went with a more of a custom orthotic one that they mold to your feet. It seems to fit really well. I don't like the stock issue insoles that come with any shoe. And believe me, I'm no expert, but I would never recommend, running in those things. Get yourself some kind of custom orthotic or, extra, off-the-shelf orthotic versus what comes in the shoe. So I'm trying to get used to these. Feeling okay, but not sure if I'm loving them yet. Not sure if I'm hating them. So just trying to break them in and get used to them and make sure that they're the shoe that I'm going to love working out in over the course of the next 38 weeks. And then, of course, ultimately for my Ironman race. Want to really make sure that my feet are comfortable, that it's not putting any undue issues on my lower legs, stuff like that. So yeah, with that, I'm going to get on with my run here, and I'm going to spare you the expense of watching me run on a treadmill, because let's face it, running on a treadmill is pretty darn boring. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And thank you for tuning in. Please hit the subscribe button down in the corner there, or maybe it's this corner over here. It's one of those corners, but go ahead and hit that so you can stay tuned for my next episode, and hopefully it will not take me another month to get to it. So look forward to having you tune in again. Please leave me your comments or feedback or anything else that you might want to know about my journey, and I'll be happy to include it in future broadcasts. So thank you. Talk to you soon.